conversation can't be had. I literally said in my live this morning, there's some times when you have to sit back and analyze if this conversation, even questioning this is worth it for you. Is it worth it for you? Do you think that the person that you're talking to is going to hear you? If the answer is no, stay the fuck out the space. I said that this morning in my live. If you were there, you heard me. Now, I am having a conversation with Liv. Period. This is not a fight. Okay? I don't have beef with Liv. I said, do your numbers. Do I like the fact that it's a harmful space for some people? No. I said this morning in my live, there are plenty of times I see Dana up here, especially. And I mean, white tea supremacy, yeah, I get it. But, you know, it's just, the sound irks me. She country as fuck, I can't do it. I have literally said this morning, there are plenty of times I see him up here with her or other people. And I literally, if I don't feel like going in the comments and saying exactly, president, exactly. That's what I said this morning. If I don't feel like fucking around in the comments calling her all types of bitches, I just won't be here. I'll go to another space. I'll just go to another space. I don't have to sit here. And that's how I always move. Dantrell, did I not say that?
Yeah.
So
said that.
I understand. What I'm saying is I understand when my sisters come to me and go, I can't do this shit no more. He is putting this woman above us, blah, 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 blah. I understand that argument. I understand that argument. What he is saying to me is because this is not a safe space. It never was. I never said it fucking was. Right? But in looking at people of the same color, you kind of feel like you could sit and talk, right? And I kind of feel like that's what's happening. But it can't happen here. He is doing his numbers. He is fighting another fight. Fuck it. Fuck it. Like, literally fuck it.
Mimi, here's the other part though, Mimi. Here's the problem though, right?
And let me tell you something. I didn't hear, wait, hold on. I didn't hear nothing. I haven't heard all this extra shit that was said about you, Liv. I didn't hear none of that shit.
I understand that. But Mimi, here's the other part though, right? When it comes to our core people, and you know who they is, when it comes to our core people, right? I have advocated and said anytime that it needs to be a pro-black space, we boot motherfuckers out the box and we had that pro-black ass conversation. It's been times where we just need a key, right? And we play the music and we key, right? It's been times where, like, you know what? We're not dealing with this motherfucker. We're not dealing with this bigot. You know what I'm saying? If black women say that, listen, we need a space to where we can be safe and where we can just talk. Listen, let's schedule out a time every day, right? To where y'all can come in here and talk. Listen, I'm getting 500, 600, 700 people in here at a time on a daily basis. On a daily basis, if I go live for 6 hours or better, it's 25,000 people that come through this live, right? And if we want to monetize and say, you know what? On Wednesdays, it's Women Wednesday. It's Black Woman Wednesday. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. We're not gonna sit here and act like this space is always. I've always been in a space where I'm willing to take and understand how toxic my space can be when we're tussling. This is not just a tussling space. We drink in this space. We kick it in this space. We key in this space. We crack jokes in this space and we talk to bigots in this space. We do all of that. When we're talking to bigots, don't come. Right? If you want to schedule out a time on this platform to say, listen, we want to be pro-black woman, we want to talk about black people shit. Mimi has been around where I've kicked people out the box and we talked about some black ass shit. This has never been that with me. So the idea that people will come here and come for me because of a white woman that I really, to be honest, I disagree with in every facet, in every form, in every aspect, right? That when we talk about tussling, yes, they come up to tussle, right? But when we're talking about black shit, they're not even in the box. When we're talking about pro-black shit, when we're talking about revolution, they're not in the box. So when we're talking about Live to Be Great's platform and who I platform and how I platform it, right? This is what we're talking about. This is my space. So when we're talking about revolution, has there ever been a time that Dana has been in a box when we're talking about revolution? No. Has there ever been a time where we're talking about Pan-Africanism? No. Has there ever been a time where black folks have been sitting here Ken, no. I run this shit like a business. I run this shit and I schedule this shit out every day, every week. To where I know Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we doing book club. To where I know from 1 o'clock until shit, when we get done, that we tussling and we doing art. If that's the time that's problematic for you, don't come. If you want to schedule out those times when it's pro-black, come on. If you want more times for some pro-black shit, come on, tell me, DM me, text me. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers been dragging my name through this mud. Motherfuckers been sitting here advocating, saying I've been putting this white woman on a fucking pedestal. There's never been a fucking time in my life that I put a white woman over a pedestal over black women. Never. But this is a platform. This is a tool. This is social media. This is Musically. And to have my name dragged through the mud with people I care about the fucking most is absolutely absurd. It's anti-blackness at its finest. Because the black man ain't never said shit about a black woman. You holding me accountable for the shit that Dana said. In the platform where I give, and I specifically say, conservatives can have their space to say what the fuck they gonna say. And then we gonna talk about it and we gonna debate it. You holding me accountable for some shit that a white woman did. That's the epitome of the anti-blackness that I'm talking about. So I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on my platform. Yes, I monetize on this bitch. I hope motherfuckers take notes on how I monetize on this bitch. Because this shit ain't for me. Let a bunch of other black motherfuckers come up here and monetize on my platform and monetize on their platform like I monetize on this one. You hear me? Because I'm for my people. I'm for the people. I'm for the proletariat. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on everybody, on every marginalized group. Period. And if you want more shit done on this platform, and I'm not talking to you, Mimi. No. I am not talking to you. I'm talking to the 328 people in here. Because I don't want that shit getting misconstrued. Because Mimi, you my dog. You hear me? Right? Ain't nobody DM me. Yesterday, I held a live. And I messaged Black Historian. And I messaged Panda. That was in T. Nathan Live that had a lot to say about me. And they ain't show up. They ain't show up. I'm here to listen to black women. Yes, I am harmful to black women. Yes, I am misogynistic. Yes, I am homophobic. Yes, I am transphobic. Yes, every single day of my life, I work to combat the way our society has been set up to create the ideologies that I have.
So somebody send Panda this live. Because I can't find her number for some reason. Send it, I don't know why. Just send it alive.
Down. But at the end of the day, this is a platform. And we do multiple shits here. So to sit here and say because I platform a bigot when it's time to platform a bigot, you have a problem with that. If I was to kick out every bigot that crossed this app, we wouldn't have nobody to talk to. When I have conversations about race and racism and bigotry, and people come in and do the bigotry, they come in and do the racism, right? I expect that. What I need is if you frequent the space, I need you to expect that. No, I'm not going to boot that because I want to tussle with that because this is a tussle live. If you want to see more pro-black shit, right? DM me. We can schedule it out.
I need to say this. Because I'm taking pause because I started reading the comments. I heard you, brother. But listen, hey, if you're not black, hush. Respectfully, this is a black folk conversation. Black folks talking about black shit. Period. If you're not black, be quiet. Because respectfully, this is family situation. This has got to do with a bunch of motherfuckers that's mutuals and that care about each other. If that's it. I don't like it. I'll say that in anybody's fucking life. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you know. And that goes for everybody. Thank you.
Can I talk to you, Liv, real quick? The only
so who is this?
This is Carmen. Hey, Liv, how are you doing, nephew?
Hello, Liv. I've been waiting.
Everybody in the panel.
Whoa.
Carmen.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've been trying.
for like.
So let's go real quick. Hold on. I got to be fair, Carmen. So
Yes.
Erica been up here the longest. Then it was Jace. Then it was Yvette, and you can go after Yvette. So let's go in that order. Erica, Jace, Yvette.
Wait. No. Wait.
Mimi,
Hold
Mimi,
on.
we're having a dialogue. So
Yeah,
Mimi,
I understand what you're saying, Liv, but Yvette and DACA, I have no idea who you are. And I know you're not a part of this conversation.
no, Yvette is a
No,
comment.
I've been in your
Yvette
life.
be
I'm
here
on here every day.
10 toes.
No.
Yvette be with me.
In the
I
midst
have,
of
I have
all
a
the
general comment. I have a general comment to make on the situation with Dana, Becky, and a couple. What we're talking about.
So
And I'll
Yvette,
be sitting here waiting to
hold
make
on
that.
real quick. Yvette is a whole subscriber, participates in the platform, and like is one of my true mutuals also. So like we're not gonna do that to Yvette either, right? Because even though Yvette you may not know her, that's my dog too.
Yeah, I don't sit in the boxes. I like being in the
Yeah, so I'm
comments,
from the
chit
box.
chat.
She be in the comments though, and like been in there
That's
for
right.
at least 6 months. At least 6 months.
Okay. I just like it was just respectfully because I don't know no names and the people that are in the conversation.
I know, Mimi. Go, but
Oh,
no,
okay.
Mimi, let's do
All
this.
right.
So let's
Yo.
do it this way. So Mimi, I want you to say what's on your chest. Go ahead, and then after that, we'll go to Erica, then we'll go to Jace, then we'll go to Yvette, and then we'll go up to Carmen.
Okay. So I just want to say that and I said this in Dantrell's live, and I said this again kind of this morning as well. The Black woman's voice, regardless how soft it is or if it's as stern as mine, because people think my voice is harsh, which is weird. Regardless of how she speaks, is too strong. In a space like Liv's or Dantrell's, Itchy's, fucking Soup and Salad, Jones, in those spaces, our presence alone, our presence as a Black woman, as a Black femme presenting person, as an AFAB person who happens to be Black, is too much. When I Liv, just shake your head, yes or no. Literally just said. And Liv, you have seen me come in your spaces, in debate spaces, and I have not cussed anybody out immediately. Right? But
Mimi, I ain't gonna lie. Can I just double down on that? Like Mimi, you really be stomping on eggshell because these motherfuckers really should be cussed out by you. Like, let's be real about it.
Real
They
talk.
should be
And
cussed out by you.
That's real talk. But the fact that even if I don't cuss, they don't want to have a conversation if I'm up there. The presence of a Black woman is too strong. Did I or did I not say that, Dantrell? Right? So listen to me. That's why I also said in that live when we had Dantrell's live that's why the space has to be created for us alone. And, I send out the invites, to, all the mutuals and everything, because we need space to get shit off our chest as well, because it can't be here. The present, if I even start to talk like this, I'm yelling.
Let me push back though, Mimi.
What?
Push back because you haven't been in these conversations, right? But like I've been asking mutuals and comrades of like, okay, like what other things should we do during our today? Because like I have my tussle spaces and people see Dana and Becky and all these white supremacists up here because I'm to tussle with fucking white supremacists, and that shit is harmful to Black women, right?
Yes.
How many comrades, how many mutuals, how many people that have been in our circles have reached out and said, hey, we need a space specifically for Black women, right? To platform Black women. Like Mimi, like Mimi, would I ever be against some shit like that?
No, I mean, honestly, you weren't in the conversation.
So like my whole thing is if this is a platform that's pulling in 10, 15,000 people a day and Black women want to sit here and say, hey, we want to have this platform, we want to have these discussions, we want to have these talks. Like, I don't think I would never stand against that. Like, yes, I want to tussle, but yeah, let's tussle from 2 to whenever. But if Black women want to come in and say, you know what, this is a big ass platform, and Mimi, you say, you know what, I want to talk about X, Y, and Z, right? From these times, we're going to make this shit happen. We're going to make it happen, right? Because I'm pro-Black in the motherfucker. But ain't nobody came up here and asked me that. Only thing people did was come in these streets and slander me. Did nobody come in and say, like, hey, I've had people on this platform, I'm not going to say their names, that said, listen, I talked about too much liberal shit. Too much liberal shit. So listen, we need to talk about some leftist shit. So we talk about leftist shit. We talk about communism shit. When people ask me to platform and I'm getting these people, I don't mind that. But how many people have come up and asked me and say, hey, we want to talk about this today. We want to talk about these things.
Respectfully, the only reason why it's all Dan Trail's fault. Blame Dan Trail. Respectfully, the only reason why the conversation came about in any way, shape, or form is because when a ragged ass bitch gave me a microaggression, he told me to stop.
So when we tussle,
so this is all your fault.
So listen, but wait, not for nothing.
Yeah. The conversation needed to be had. Period. I didn't know anything about. They was trying to say that you got the obias and the isms. I don't know nothing about that. So keep me out of that, because I literally, the live that T Nathan and Shay and them had yesterday, she started at 5 o'clock. I don't get off until 5:30, and I was literally on the train. I told Shay that. Erica, J, I was literally traveling. I could not do it. I live in Brooklyn, baby. I'm underground. I can't get to you till I get in the house. And yesterday was a horrible day because of family situation. So I did not catch what was said, and I'm not with all that extra shit, right? Those people can speak for themselves. But this conversation happened because of what happened. Yeah, okay, I see you, Nanas. It happened because of what happened in Dan Trail's live, and it took on from there. I understand y'all. I've said that, and I'm not going to say it again because y'all know I don't like to repeat myself. And I also understand my sisters that have gripe with it. And I said what I said. It's too strong, it's too much, and that's why we have a space. We only do it on Mondays, or maybe more. Who the fuck knows? But like I said, I'll come in Dan Trail's live, live live. I'm going to keep supporting my brothers. I'll stay around. But in regards to being able to speak, and I can't, because
toxic. We talking to fucking bigots. Like, I know. Okay. Like, y'all act like we don't. This is fucking bigots. Like, we talking to whole white supremacists out here.
Okay.
We literally, people come on this live and y'all have all seen it.
Yeah, people can
see the hard ER.
People can see the smoke. The smoke, Leo. The smoke.
I move. Yeah. So we sit here and we know y'all go into the spaces with these toxic motherfuckers. So my whole thing is I like to tussle. I'm gonna tell y'all this straight up. I like to tussle with the biggest. I ain't want to sit here and be like, okay, we'll boot them motherfuckers out of here or nothing. I want to sit here and make you look bad. I want to sit here and dog walk the fuck out of you. And I don't want you to mute me. I don't want you to silence me. When I go over in the conservative lives, that's what they do. So I want to bring the bigots over here. So when we're tussling,
I told y'all that. I said the reason why the shit gotta happen so hard body here is because the motherfucker can't go nowhere. Him, Dan Trail, Itchy, Super Solid, they're not allowed to go in those spaces.
They don't let me. They boot me out, the motherfuckers. So I want the biggest
told y'all
ones.
that.
I want the baddest ones. I want Snacks to come over here. I want Lumberjack to come over here. I want MOD
I told
over
y'all.
here. I want all them motherfuckers
that's why this
here.
is happening.
Say what the fuck you gonna say. Stand 10 toes down on that shit. I'm gonna make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I'm on. When it comes to this space. Now, when it comes to black women, is that shit harmful? Fuck yeah. That shit is harmful as fuck to black people. But this is what majority of people think. This is the shit that when we working, when we operating with people at our day-to-day jobs, this is the shit that they think. They don't think that trans women are women. They don't think that black people are people. They have an issue with the LGBTQIA community. They support Donald Trump because they think, you know what, he's popular and shit. This motherfucker is harmful. So when they come up here and they want to sit here and advocate for their points, but they get silenced, they get cussed the fuck out, and they get booted out, we can never engage with them dumbass points. And if I'm getting 10, 15, 20,000 people in here a day, right? It's not about the people in the box. It's about the people listening. When I'm in other spaces, I always say this, it's not about the people I'm debating with. It's about the people listening.
Just want to make this point out. I did contact Panda to come up here. She's actually sick and I forgot about it. So if Panda, if you can hear me, I don't know if you can. That's my bad. I forgot that she's actually sick. She can't come up here.
Panda going to do some things. Panda going to do some things.
Yeah, so
Panda
but Shay came up and dropped. I'm not sure why. Shay, if you got something you gotta say, you know, sis, run your mouth. You know, I don't just run your mouth. But all right, I'm done. Y'all can go around I'm done. Y'all can go around the panel unless somebody has to ask me a question.
And then Jace, and then Yvette, and then I think it was my Dukes. It was Carmen. Go ahead, Erica.
So, like, trying to be as respectful as possible, right? But like, what just happened quite literally like 5 minutes ago, like, aggravated my soul because I sat up here on mute. I tried not to interrupt. I let you and Mimi talk it out. Like, that's fine. Like, you know, I rock with you. You know, we talk and like we try to like get what's going on in this like space and like shit going on. I get that. But like right now when there was a pause, right? I'm asking Mimi real life shit. Literally asking her if she is okay because she has real life shit going on. And I don't know if you know about it. I don't know if she's disclosed that to you. That's not my business to tell. But for you to come in here again, and I get this is your space, but like to interrupt me, and I'm sitting here literally trying to check on her to make sure she's good. Like, y'all can have that conversation, that's fine, but like a pause in the conversation was happening. And you already know how I feel about getting interrupted. So it's crazy to me that like me checking on Mimi to make sure she's good, I get interrupted and then I get overtalked and then I get pushed to the side and everybody else can continue the conversation. Like, so that didn't rock with me, right? Like it really like that like out of all the things I've never had a gripe with you over anything, but like that, like honest to God, like that.
So let's check on Mimi. How you doing, Mimi?
Who? I'm sorry, Erica. Who, baby? I said just no. I'm sorry. I said I just. Honest to God, when people just keep repeating Mimi, it really does trigger me. I wasn't trying to yell at you.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about when we had the pause. You were checking your phone messages. Liv had gone off camera. I asked you. I was like, Mimi, remember the message?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Are you okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes.
When you're talking, Liv
No.
busted in and was like, oh well, this, that, and the third. I was like, wait, Liv, hold on. I'm trying. No, Erica, let me talk. And I ain't said shit this whole time, and I was checking on you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, I haven't heard from my family just yet. I'm waiting to hear about the status, if there's anything, if we going through the motions or not.
Sometimes I'll be thinking, BB, like we be on two different wavelengths. Cause like I feel you.
So I'm sorry. It's a lot. And you know, those that I talked to yesterday know what's going on. But I'm just waiting. I'm waiting at this point. So but I'm fine. I work from home today. I'm fine. So y'all go ahead and say what y'all gotta say.
No, so like that was just the first thing. Like, so for me to you Liv, like that like right there, that rubbed me raw on that. But then like talking about these spaces, right? And it's like, if you want conformity, if you want like cohesiveness, either a mod group chat needs to be created, a Discord, something like that needs to be created so that we are all on one accord when things happen in these lives, or you don't want certain people up, or you don't want to talk about certain things, or certain things can't be talked about. Because I've texted you like personally and been like, I am literally one person. So like I'm trying to like co-host this space with you and Dontrell when you're gone, and then like you're sitting here texting me, oh, don't let this person up, or oh, don't talk about that, or oh, don't bring that up. And I'm like, how am I supposed to converse that to every single mod you have in here? How am I supposed to get across like what Liv wants? And then that's when people were jumping in my inboxes mad as fuck at me, like I'm the one dictating like this space, and it's like I'm just doing what Liv wants.
Yeah, I hear you, right? And the reality is this, right? Is that this platform is growing, right? And I appreciate all the work that you do. I appreciate the work that Jace, Mimi, Yvette, and Carmen, everybody that comes in frequency space. I see it, right? But let's be real. Over the past month, over the past 30 days, this motherfucker done grew. It's a lot more shit going on. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And with the expansion of the platform, with the expansion of the people up here, when we trying to focus on the dialogue, when we're trying to focus on especially the tussle, when we can in here the tussle with bigots, right? That shit becomes a lie. And so we got to maneuver and be able to communicate. And I'm not against that. That's what I'm saying. I've never been against that. I've never sat here and looked to silence the voices of Black. I'm always like, y'all can reach me. Y'all can contact me. You know what I'm saying? This shit is going big for me. This shit getting bigger and bigger. right? And so I understand the growing pains. I do. And I'm here to try to support as best I can. This is shit me and Dan Trill talk about every single day, right? Because first of all, we feel like we silencing the voices of some people. We don't want to, right? We don't want to, right? We're looking to create and bring about the conversation and the dialogue based on what the background is. Absolutely, right? We're looking to be able to facilitate in the comments when people sit here and be calling us vinegars and all type of shit, right? So we have a choice between that. I don't want to sit here and have my mind sit here and have to mute and block hear me out, right? Because the reality is, as a man, right, I understand that I dismiss and devour the lived experiences of Black women. That's what I do.
Yes.
It's not because I want to, it's because the way the shit operates, right?
The ways in which I'm aware.
The way Erica may have presented it to me, right? It may not have registered to me like, okay, was she just trying to go at her on some personal shit? This is how I received it, and which is how I responded. When in reality, she telling me some whole other shit.
So in conclusion, you understand exactly what I said. Yes?
Mimi, I wrote a whole book on the shit. I clearly understand. What I don't like is why
then this conversation is weird because you should not push back on Erica in any way, shape, or form for what Erica is saying. If you wrote a book about it and you understand it.
Yeah.
When Erica tried to say something to this hoe, you stopped her instead of the hoe.
Situations in 5 different lives. I literally didn't say anything. I was co-hosting in this space, and then I would say something like as a moderator, and then Dana would say something slick out of her neck behind me. And then when I'd clap back at her, then it was getting texts, Erica, you gotta chill out. Erica, don't say that. Erica, like, you can't go in on Dana. And I'm like, okay, cool, you know what? It's your space, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I could do that, I'll shut the fuck up. But that's the problem, is that it never was corrected with Dana. Not once, a single time, especially behind me personally, was it, Dana, you cannot address Erica like that. She's a co-host in this space, she's a moderator in this space, and you have disrespected her on multiple occasions, and I have told her to lay off of you. Why the fuck do you keep coming back and attacking her?
So again, but I don't even know what has Dana said, though. That's the whole piece, right? So when we're talking about the vile shit that she, in her arguments, right? I compartmentalize that shit. Hold on.
Babe.
I know.
Because that's where the problem lies, baby. You're not listening. Real talk. Real talk, Liv. You gotta hear me out. Real talk, you gotta hear me out, Liv. Real talk.
No, Mimi.
No, real talk, you gotta hear me out, bro.
I'm gonna hear you out, Mimi.
You're missing the point. You're missing that one point.
No, I do hear the point, Mimi.
What's the point?
Mimi, so what I'm saying is, Mimi, is that in my space, there are times that where Erica is saying could have happened. Absolutely. And I'm not disavowing that. And most likely I was wrong in that moment. I'd agree with that.
Or did?
No, so in these moments.
If or did?
No, Mimi, listen to what I'm saying.
No, I'm telling you to clean that up.
If Erica was, Mimi.
Clean it up.
So Mimi, first. Now, Mimi, right? Erica has not said a specific situation, right? But I would argue, Mimi, hear me out, Mimi. I agree, right? That in the moment, right, I could have acted wrong. I could have missed